Hello everyone, it's so great to have you on our show today. This is DD's Arun Prabha and I am your host Angela Kumar, and welcome to the show STRUM, where we will get to know and get an inside story of some of the biggest bands in the whole of Home Sweet Home, MIZORAM. Bands, yes, they do come and go, but the good ones stay, win our hearts and linger in our memories for a really long time. Without much further ado, let me introduce you to the band that will be joining us today. Here is Atari Minor with their hit single, Goddess of the Twilight Sky. Let's take a look.
You're standing in the distant space. I tried to reach for you in vain. Even though I feel the pain, still I try to reach for you. Your voice, sweet and tender, you're calling out my name. I don't believe in what I see, I don't believe in what I hear. Guys of the twilight sky, I dream about you every night, holding you here in my arms.
Hey guys, today we have Atari Minor with us, and here with me is Zahminga, the brainchild of Atari Minor. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So good to have you on our show. I'm fine, thank you very much. So, before I get to the serious part of the question, would you please tell me and all the viewers out there a little bit about yourself?
My name is Zahminga Fanai, as known, but my full name is Zahming Thanga Fanai. I live in Aizawl, Chingavang, and I'm the frontman, vocalist in the band Atari Minor, and that's mainly it, I think so.
Okay, so please can you tell me what's the idea behind the formation of your band? How did you come up with the band? Was it hard?
Yeah, it was kind of tough, but that's the interesting part.
Okay.
That's where the fun is. And yeah, it started off as a project. I used to go solo and singing, but then I got interested in band, and I wanted to have my own band. So I started a project, and I invited my musician friends. So that's how the band started off actually. Now we're like a full-fledged band now.
Okay. So which year did you start your band?
It was in 2012.
Okay, so for 5 strong years you've been a band. How is it, how do you go about maintaining your band? Is it hard to get everyone together?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay.
And yeah, as I mentioned, it started off as a project, so like the musicians, we have to sometimes change our guitarists, we have to, and the other went off and then on, somebody had to fill the part in, and all those things. It was really tough because we were in the middle of composing music and songs, so when we have to change a member, it's really tough sometimes. But
Okay.
yeah, we stayed strong actually, and then we have now, I think so, we have 7 songs we are planning on having on our own album.
Okay, that's
yeah,
great.
So, but it's tough, yeah.
Many celebrities I've heard change their name to become famous or to be famous. And what is it about your name? I find it quite unusual, Atari Minor. So what's in the name? Can you tell me a little bit more about the name of the band?
Yeah, it's very funny actually. We started off with a very different name, and I think we named ourselves 3-4 names before Atari Minor.
Okay.
And then we were not happy with the name, and then we looked for another thing, and in the end our drummer, he came up with this Atari Minor. So we ended up with that, and yeah, we look up the meaning of this Atari, and it was also kind of interesting, as it means that aiming for the goal, something like that.
Very interesting.
So that's how we ended up with the name.
Okay, so the name Atari, is it an English word or?
Atari is, I think, Japanese.
Okay, so aiming for the goal.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that is very good, and I hope you aim for your goal and you achieve that goal of yours.
Try to hold my tears. I'll try not to cry. But if I do, please understand. Though you be gone, you're meant.
You've told me that you've started your band in 2012, right?
Yes, yes.
So, through all those 5 strong years that you've formed your band, who or what is your biggest inspiration?
I don't really know. I think it's just my interest, as a band, our interest in music that really drives us on. And for inspiration, I don't really know. I think it's the music itself that inspires us.
Okay, so no particular person or...
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for that. And how do you distinct yourself? See, there are so many bands, some great ones, some not so great ones. So how is your style, your music style, your singing style? How is Atari Minor's style distinctive from all the other bands? How would you differentiate yourself from all those other bands?
Well, I think mainly it's the genre that we played. We play power metal.
Okay.
I think it starts, this kind style of music starts from Europe.
Okay, that's interesting.
So mainly like those Vikings and stuff like that. So And yeah, even in the songwriting, it's pretty different from other songs. I mean, like other bands. I mean, I don't say it as a whole world thing, but here in Mizoram, the kind of song that we wrote is pretty different. And yeah, we also have our costume that we wear when we play the music.
Okay, so
I think that's mainly the things that I have in mind right now that distinctively I can say. I mean, like, we are different from this band, that band.
Okay, so you mentioned that you have different song style.
Yeah.
So how do you rate your songs? I mean, is it like a ballet? Is it ballet? Is it soulful? Or how do you classify your songs?
Yeah, we do have ballads.
Okay.
And it's mainly metal. So when it comes to metal, you
have
guitar
to do it hard,
and
right?
yeah, and the tones and everything, the drumming. So that's how different our music is. It's power, it's metal. So that's the thing, I think so.
Okay, that is so great.
I sing a song for you tonight, my darling. I've seen your face and our days gone by. On the sky tonight, my love. Your sister's dreaming, your mama's crying. Tell me what I should tell them all, my darling. Shining again, my star upon the sky.
In which all places have you performed, and can you tell me like some of your biggest achievements so far?
We played a lot. I mean, like, when we play, we really play. And then here, it's hard to find gigs, and we don't, like in this festive season, you have lots of gigs.
Okay.
And then when it's over, there's, I mean, like, it's very hard to find gigs then.
Okay.
So what we did is we jam a lot.
Okay.
We try to create music. We try to write songs. And achievement-wise, we haven't done anything yet. The only achievement that we have is we have our songs.
Okay.
I think that's a good achievement for us.
Yeah, I think that is the best one. So I wish you all that keep jamming, keep writing your songs, keep inspiring all those young people out there, even me, okay?
Thank you.
And coming to the next question, so you tell me you've performed in various stages, you do your gigs. Of all these, which is your most memorable or favorite performance, and can you tell me why?
Yeah, most of our gigs are all good memories, some fun memories. But the one thing that spring out from all of it is the one that we played at Scavenger Rock Idol. That night, the sound system and everything, the song that we sang was good. I mean, like, it was my favorite song. The crowd was good.
And which song was that?
It's called Song of Victory.
Okay, sounds very apt to me. Coming to our almost final question, I need to ask you this, because there are so many young, bubbling musicians, some who are really, extremely, really good. Like, and someday they may want to join a band or form a band. So what would you like to say to all those viewers out there? Some may be watching us right now. So what kind of advice could you give to all those youngsters out there, as young, aspiring musicians?
When you play music, of course you love music. That's why you play it. And that's the main thing. And apart from that, I think one important thing is, me personally, I cannot read these notes. I think they should learn to read notes.
Okay, that's very good.
And be good practically, be good theoretically. That's mainly it, I think so.
Okay, so thank you very much. And there is this surprise question that I have. I have asked some of your fans, who I know, to send me questions through my mobile, and one particular question stood out for me. So this is the question that your fans want to ask you. So tell me, these bands, rock bands, are stereotyped as those really badass guys who are into all this drinking, women, etc., etc. So what would you like to, how would you like to respond to all those kind of thinking? I mean, in reality, you seem to be a really nice guy, okay?
Thank you, man. But yeah, it's not how we depict ourselves on stage. We dress wild. We
very true. You are there to entertain, right?
Raise our fist and everything. We scream on stage.
Yeah.
But that's for entertainment.
Just for the show,
yeah,
right?
It's for the show. But that's not how we live our life daily.
Exactly.
We count ourselves as entertainers. So we look for a way that we could entertain the crowd most. So we just do wild things on stage, but not in real life.
Okay, because like I said, in reality, you seem like a really nice guy, and I know many girls would date you right now.
I've been searching for a nice thing to say to you, but the future holds nothing but sadness. All I can say, repent and turn. Cross the bridge, burn it behind you, leave the flames. So many times, still in your heart, doubt is in control.
For your closing number, you have this song called Goodbye for us. And we will be listening to that song shortly. Can you tell me a little bit more about the song? How you came up with? I mean, when I listened to it for the first time, it melted my heart because it reminded me of my grandparents who I loved and adored so much, and I really felt your words. So, can you please tell me a little bit about the song?
Yeah, our drummer Patea, he's got this tune.
Okay.
And he made a demo, a short one, and he wanted to write a song. And from the beginning, before I even wrote the song, he's already given the name Goodbye.
Okay.
So it has to be Goodbye. And then he told me to write the song. He gave me the tune, and then this is also like an imagination song at the beginning, kind of just fall into place. I think just like that. But this one, I think it took me a while to write this song.
Okay.
Because I tried and failed 2-3 times.
Okay.
But in the end, yeah, it came up good. I mean, for me, it's good. So that's how it is.
Okay. So thank you so much for your time, and that was a really great. And by the way, is this your first TV interview?
As a band?
Yes, as a band.
Yes, I think it's the first time.
Okay. So with that, we have come to the last segment of the show. But just before we close this show, we are going to listen to the song which Zaminga had written from his heart. Here is Atari Minor with their hit single, Goodbye. See you guys, everyone, and I hope you tune into the next show. Until then, take care. I'll see you again.
Try to hold my tears. I'll try not to cry. But if I do, please understand. Though you be gone, your memory will live on. I don't want to say this to you, this is goodbye. As I turn back the pages of life, I saw you there, smiling back at me. You say we'll meet again.